Hey everyone, how's it going? Here with another video. It's been a while since I've shown off my Peggy video, and so I've been a little bit slow on this Peggy event. 1135 tokens at this point is what I got. I know there's people with many more, which is fine. I don't think the objective for me is to clear the entire Peggy board, but either way, I'm gonna stick with the old method here, and I'm just gonna do these 1135. Hope for the best. I started off with about I don't know 16 or 17,000 dice, and now I'm down to 10. Just trying to make that last minute push to get as many of these tokens as possible to make this video. If you haven't seen any of my other videos before, I've done a lot of Peggy stuff. I've also done some stuff on vaults and whatnot, and I've been saying this for about 3 months now. I am almost done creating my video strategy guide for Monopoly Go, Mogo as we like it, and that will be coming soon, so look for that, subscribe, and you'll be able to see that guide. There's some of the tricks and tips that I was discovering as I went along and played, and wanted to share them with you. So I've taken some time to play them, or play the game long enough to get a good vibe on some of my suggestions. All right, so anyway, back to Peggy. Board setup, as usual. I always have one bumper, typically the right bumper with the Peggy token, and behind that will be the dice block. So it's very important that we do it this way. I've tried it so many different ways, but I always found that the token on the right with the dice block behind it, and what that means, dice block behind it, if you're new to this, it means that when we change our multiplier to 30, which I'm going to here, it means every time I hit that 5 tokens on the right, it's also going to cycle through the dice as well. And so that's my goal. Typically, and it's changed slightly from the beginning of Peggy, but typically that right side is where you get the best returns, and I'm hoping that's going to still be the same case now. We'll see how it goes. But long story short, money on the left, dice and the Peggy token on the right, and you drop 30s, and you drop it and see how far you can go. So let's do this. I haven't dropped a single one of these yet, so this is a first and last, because there's only an hour left in the event, and I'm not going to be spending any more dice on it. All right, let's take a look. Here we go. So basically, when I hit that 5 like I just did, it also should cycle through the dice. So I've got 20 dice, as you can see. I'll just click on the Peggy face. 20 dice, as well as it's given me the 5 token as well. So the 5 tokens, you don't really see them. They just get recalculated into your total, the 1,110. But you can bet that every time you hit that, you get 5. All right, so let's take a look. 1, 2, twice. All right, so we hit it twice, and voila, we got ourselves some more Peggy tokens. 2, not too bad. And so the point of trying to hit that right bumper as much as possible and having it on the token is that ultimately, that every time you hit that bumper, it's going to keep giving you those 5s, so you can get back up to that times 30 and get free spins over the long haul. So that's the point of that. All right, I think we cleared the first bar of the Peggy at the bottom, so it's good. Grand total so far, 15 billion, and we've got 245 dice. I'm really hoping to get a lot of dice recovery here after I've wasted so many trying to get me to this point. Oh yeah, look at that, bam, right down the middle. Whoa, wicked. This right side is killing it right now. It hasn't killed it in the last couple Peggy sessions, but I'm very impressed so far. Oh, almost. Didn't hit a bumper though. I'm always looking for ideas and strategies from other people. So, down the middle twice. If you have any other suggestions that you think I should try for future videos, let me know. I'm always looking for ideas. I always love listening to what others have to say and the plans and try and change things up. And I develop and evolve my strategies based on all the endless efforts that everybody else has put in as well. I'm part of an amazing Facebook group of Monopoly Go players that they've really been a wealth of knowledge when it comes to all this stuff. So I also like to open it up to my community, right? Those who watch the videos on YouTube and other multimedia facets. Just, let us know in the comments what you think about, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and we'll try them out. All right, hit some bumpers. Perfect. So we're at 69 billion, 1600 dice. This is really good dice recovery so far. The actual money I'm not overly concerned with in terms of maxing that out, because that comes and goes. So does everything else, but the money, just going through the different levels, and the more you go through them, the more the things cost. So if we have enough money to build, we shall. Otherwise, no sweat. 72 billion, 1700 dice. I'll also I'll make a note here that for this video here anyway, I've already completed the first album, so the wild card is not overly stressful for me to get, because I'm so far off the second album that I'm just playing the rest of the season out for the fun of it. I have yet to complete 2 albums in a season, and I play this a lot, so it's surprising, but not, because it's so involved. There's so much going on, and lately people have been complaining that the game has been really cheap on hooking us up with new stickers. Like, we're getting constant dupes. There's been complaints all season about when we open our vaults, we're not getting anything new either, which is frustrating. Oh, there we go, right down the middle. It is totally frustrating, even though they don't guarantee that you get a new sticker when you open the big vaults and whatnot. It still is frustrating, because you save so much, you work so hard to get those 800 in this season anyway, 800 stars to open the vault, and to get nothing new is a bit frustrating. I don't know if Scopely has any plans in the future to perhaps guarantee a sticker when you open the vault. I don't know. It might be a good idea. The last thing they want to do is discourage players from playing, because obviously they're making money on this. To discourage players from playing, if they make it too difficult, then they'll lose some dedicated audience there. So I don't know. Again, I don't work for the company. We all have suggestions for them. We all would wish that it would be a little bit more attainable to get those albums, but if you work really hard, the first album is well within reach. And again, when I send out that guide that I've put together, and I'll share that on my Facebook groups and YouTube and whatnot, I have some really good suggestions on how to ensure that you get through and get that album. Down the middle again. That's more down the middle than I have had in the last 2 Peggy sessions, so that's pretty cool. I think we might be close to getting that wild. Again, not a big concern for me, but it might help people with basically on their dice situation and their Peggy coins. They might want to know what it's going to take to get that wild, so I'm hoping I can get it. Otherwise, we'll just have a random guess at a number of Peggy tokens that we need. So right now we're at 300 tokens left. That would be 10 drops at 30 a piece at this point. Yes, I like math. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's not going to do us any good. Not too bad. $3,200 dice. Really good. All right, 7 more drops. Oh, bad angle. All right, 6 more. Oh, getting so close to that wild card. I don't believe we'll make it unless we hit the middle again. Yeah, that middle is going to be key here. Oh, so close. Oh no! That does it all the time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 more drops. See if we can make it happen. Oh boy. All right, we're so close. All right, 2 more drops again because we hit that bumper so many times. Oh, we did it! We got the wild! Shazam! Sweet! Alright, so we can safely say that if you have a roughly 1,100 tokens to drop, you should get close to that wild card. So that's cool. So we have a rough number, because people ask that question all the time in the chats and whatnot. It's like, how many of those tokens do you need? And I find it changes from Peggy session to Peggy session, but we did it. We just did it with what we had. All right, so I can do only a max of 5 now. That's cool. Yeah, we did it with 1,135. I believe that's what I started with. So there you have it. That is phenomenal. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to spend that on. Perfect. So the goal here is not to hit that left side. Oh, down the middle. Yeah, definitely do not hit that left side when you're doing anything less than the 30, because what will happen is it'll actually cycle into dice on the left-hand side. We don't want that. We want to keep everything on the right, because as I mentioned earlier, the right side is where it's at. It's everything down that right side gives you what you're looking for. As I just said that, careful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Last drop. Let's do it. 20 dice. I'll take it. I didn't get that 800 dice at the bottom, but hey, you know what? Monopoly Go, you can keep your $6.99. I ain't spending another cent. All right, cool. So, what did we get? Let's take a look. 168 billion. And of course, that changes based on your level in the game. But the dice, 3745. That's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to close out of this. It's going to give us all those packs that we dropped or we got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and a wild card. Let's see if anything new. That's not exciting. What's next? Pink. Another coin. Melody bump. Alright. Nothing new. Making history. Oh, tour bus. Take it. Oh, sheet. Fancy. Okay, well, there you have it. Now I gotta do something with this wild card. On this topic, since we're here, these wild cards, right? So a lot of the time, people will use their wild cards to finish a set, right? And the purpose of finishing a set is to get the dice and rewards for it. But what I've been telling people, and I'll allude to this into the guide that I put out, is that you should focus those wilds completely on golds, okay? And not concern yourself with the dice, perhaps. So my opinion is look for golds and use it on that, because golds, if you don't get them, you don't get them, and they're not always tradable, right? So to waste it on something that you might be able to trade someone else for, I never recommend it. That's, again, one of my strategies, but definitely something that you can decide on your own, but it's worked for me in the past. I typically never go with a gold, or sorry, with a 5-star that I could trade for at a later date. So looking through my list here, I'm going to probably try and find the highest 5-star gold that I can get that is useful, not a 4-star. Alright, you know what, I'm just going to go down to 26, and sorry for keeping you all waiting on this, but I'm just going to pick this one. Again, I don't have a chance really of completing the second album, so it really makes no difference. But if you're on your first album, definitely, if you focus on using your wilds on golds that you're looking for, that's the way to go. It's not worth doing anything that you can trade for. Alright, Mogulmania. Very exciting. Alright, and we are back. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, if you found some value in there, if you thought it was funny, whatever you think, just subscribe, add yourself to the channel. We love to have you, and we love to hear from you. So please leave us a comment. Alright, have fun, be safe, be good. Take care.